My name is Asitonka Agri Abba and channel is called Asi Darling because I'm such a darling. Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sugar Asi Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, and to all my OGs, you know what to do. Comment down below, let me know, gang. All right guys, I have been missing. I know I show up, I run away, I show up, I run away. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking around and for always coming back. I love the community we have here, and today is yet another reaction content. I'm a wedding planner, so I'm going to be reacting to Abimbola Craig's video. Please guys, check her video out because she talked, the name of the video is My Nigerian Wedding, and she was basically listing the things that happen in Nigerian weddings that she's had enough of. So I'm going to be reacting from an event planner's point of view. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, guys. So point number one that she stated, I'm going to be linking her video in the description box. Go and check it out. Subscribe to our channel. Big shout out to you. You're doing amazing. The first one she said was sexy/sexual dances between the couple. Like, she's tired of seeing those things. Now, for me personally, I feel videos like this, comments like this, kind of puts our planning also in perspective, because there's one thing for the couple to say, okay, they are doing something to entertain the guests, but to hear the guests say, I don't think, I think it's too much. It also puts perspective. I've had events where, yes, they had sexy dances and all of that, and it was fun, but one thing I need you guys to know is, okay, the time and the place. I have seen some that it was too much. It was giving, like, there was no spice. See, I have seen the ones that have been done with a bit of, in her words, decorum. Like, you will do it, but it will be nice. You just do small dance. But then the one that is just full on strip dancing, strip teasing level, for me, sometimes it comes out really weird though. Me personally, I see it here, it can come out weird. Some people keep it for like after party, maybe when they move to the club. Another thing is, I feel at that time, these dances should not be like things that people film. So I'm talking like deep into the after party when it's super dark. Maybe you do that. But if you're doing it as a performance to kind of present to the guests, it can be weird. So I get where she's coming from. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. On the second one, she said she talked about guest or bridal party that are coming to the event to scatter the dance floor, like you just be dancing anyhow. For this particular one, I have a very opinion because as a wedding planner, I look forward to seeing those people doing a job for people that are, I know that people are regal. I know that people are dainty and classy. It can be boring. It can be boring. I've had an event once. I think my sister was going to handle that okay, all my guests are like top classy people, but we're going to have an after party. I get it. After party didn't really happen. So much food, so much everything, but nobody was dancing. Like, I'm not Pokoli now. I will not come and dance. You really need to have a class of people that are ready to scatter the dance floor for setting. Like, if you're dreaming to have an after party, who is going to dance for you? Like, all your friends are like dainty. They'll be on the phone. They'll be like, oh, my palmy now, whiskey man. Don't waste your money. If you're a core darling, you know that I have been saying this thing since. Don't waste your money, because I'm a realistic person. As much as the event planner, I should be pushing you to make some very bad spending decisions. Like, that's how people view event planners, but I'm not that kind of person. Where I agree with her for this scatter the dance floor is when you know that your breast is almost jumping out. You are scattering dance floor. You're about to raise the dress, and we are this close to seeing your pants. You're scattering that. Don't scatter dance floor. Don't scatter. I saw one video that I really like, and people still call them trenches girls. They were dancing, and their dresses were covered, but they were literally dancing very scattered dance. I feel like as an event planner, guests are sometimes more entertained by those kind of dances, like people just being their self and being free. I get that it can be rowdy for some people that are touche. It depends on your crowd. If you need people that are going to be filler content, do you understand, are going to make the place a bit lively, because the truth is weddings can be boring sometimes, especially when it's just you move to the left, you move to, kingdom dance movement, and then you have one cousin or one sister. And I tell you, you need to have hype girls. I saying all this bimbo, makpamina. You need those girls, so because your face, your makeup, the light that is always like, stage lights are shining at your face. Sometimes you look like you're angry, you look like you're stressed. You need ginger. If nobody is giving you extra ginger, I don't know, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. That's for that one, but you know where I'm coming from with the dresses. Make sure that you're not about to be naked. Where do you understand? You want to scatter dance floor, you're showing us laps. Hey, I have a problem with that one. I have a problem with the dress, because if you know your dress is the one that has slit in the center and it's tight, don't scatter any dance floor because it will open. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to the third one. The one she talked about was guests that go all out, especially females. People sent me a particular video. Remember the video of the girl that was like, oh, she's dressing for a Nigerian wedding. Her hair is this amount. Her dress is this amount. We've done several videos concerning that. I didn't want it to seem like we are going over and over again. And some people literally said in the DMs that they do not mind. So by God's grace, I will still be doing those kind of videos again where people go all out. Now, in that case, where you have to buy a new hair for 600k, hair is hair. Hair is always your own. No problem. You get makeup artist and hairstylist for maybe like 85k. You make your dress for like 800k. And most of these dresses are made, that's Ashwebi dresses. You do not wear it again. That's one thing I have always said about Ashwebi. Both the fabric and the dress, there's a way you sew it gen. You can't wear it again. That's a waste. Like it's gone. So what she was saying is, females that go all out, like always remember that, it's not about you. I get that there are some brides that, of course, you can never outshine the bride, especially when the bride is that kind of out there person. There are people that want to go out of their way to try to outshine the bride. But for me, I always feel like when I see those kind of people, you actually look silly. Like if you come to a wedding, like the way one other actress once came to, I think the one that came to Kemi Adetiba's wedding with a hostel and looking like a bride, I'm like, sis, do you get a hand? There's a way it is. If you're coming all out, it doesn't give you that I don't know, that rep or that look that you think it does. It just gives you desperation vibes. That's for me, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So for me personally, going all out doesn't. If your friend tells you, babes, kill it, no problem. That way, it's not like you're standing out as the only one killing it. Every person is killing it. Do you get that kind of thing? Hey, guys, let me know your thoughts. The next one she talked about was wearing club dresses to weddings. Now, one thing I know that I would say that would be kind of like the foundation of this video for me is that we should imbibe a good wedding etiquette. It's not that deep. I feel like because I'm based in Port Harcourt, most of my views of certain things and events are very straightforward. Port Harcourt people do not care. They are going to wear what is in their wardrobe. If they really, really love you, yeah, we do Ashwebi like, but see, a core Port Harcourt, you invite them for your wedding. It's nothing to us to wear boo-boo. Like the way you know that this person maybe has money, the car, the slippers or the bag, like they can just be free. And I feel like growing in a community or in a space where people are able to go into their cupboards and pick what they want and still not feel less anyway. Everybody feels like there's nothing to your self-esteem, because I get it. If you stay in a place like Lagos where competition is fierce, I get it that even when you want to sew a simple gown, now you have to put the corsets, now you have to get professional makeup, and it's a slippery slope. The moment you spend so much on the dress, you need to get professional makeup, you need to get gele, you need to get, and now you're looking very put together. You can't boss it. You need to get Uber. You need to get fine shoe, fine bag. Come on. At the end of the day, you might spend so much. But then the ones that really hold us in the neck is the I've talked about the dresses, cleavage. Even if it's not like club dress because you use the Ashwebi to sew it. there's a way the dress can be that is giving club look, club feel, club everything. Like you use a Ashwebi material, they give you 6 yards, you use 1 yard, and the remaining is net. It's not done. It's not done anywhere. I'm not judging your sense of style, but I'm telling you the truth. Like, it looks somehow. So I get her point. I 100% agree. Doing weddings here in Canada, I've gone behind the scenes. I've seen wedding guests. I tell you the truth, I love our culture because our weddings are super, super fun. 1000%. I will not even trade it for anything. But one thing I've noticed is their wedding guests are so simple that you will begin to wonder, like, when I see wedding guests that actually stand out, it's like Asian weddings, when we do Asian weddings and all of that. I'm like, okay, there's finally one auntie that is like, bro, I am going to kill it. And probably it's just like shiny dress, sequin dress, but there's no over the top kind of look. So it made me understand that there's a wedding etiquette. There's a wedding etiquette. You can still look beautiful in simple clothes and just focus on the day. I'm telling you the truth. You can still look beautiful in clothes that you can reuse. You understand? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So the club dresses to wedding, myself, it don't tire me. There's a way, nobody's going to judge you because you're fine. Like, you see the back of the dress, the whole back, almost to your pants. And I open. No, there's a way it is. Let me know your thoughts. The 5th one she said is, don't go to any event on an empty stomach. Now, if you know me, I have always advised it. In fact, I always advise my ushers. I advise people that even work. I say, go and eat gari before you come here. Why? Because the last thing for me, even for the workers, their point of view, I do not want a situation whereby bride and groom are sitting up and they maybe see my usher eating. And then they are getting angry because, oh, uncle this has not eaten, uncle that has not eaten. I get their point, I get their anger. But you know that these uncles probably have eaten like 5-10 times. It's just because there was one particular chapman they didn't drink. So every heads will roll. That is why I advise people that work at events, that serve at events, eat first. When all is said, when we are 80 to 90% done, when the party is starting, we will not start reducing the ushers. Maybe we'll have 10 ushers. They'll start going to eat 3 by 3, whereas some are still on the, on the floor, making sure that it's not the entire 10 ushers that go to eat at the same time. Making sure that things are in place. But vendors, I always tell the vendors, I know 100% this who brings food for photographer, who brings food for videographer topic has been, how would I put it, has been a cause of concern. I understand. Not all couples agree to do vendors' food. Not all. Some do not mind, but not all. Some people argue that they have paid you a lot of money. I feel like as a vendor, even when you can confirm or not confirm that there's food going to be attached, if you can, try to make arrangements on the side. I cannot count how many times I have supplied food for photographers in events that I'm not planning. Probably somebody calls me, I say I get one wedding, so place. Do you have a wedding today? I say, yes, I have a wedding. I'm just heading out to Chicken Republic or to Kilimanjaro. Say, I beg, buy food for me and my boys. We are 5, we are 4, we are this. And I carry food, I go and supply to them. Maybe because in that event, they are seeing that the way they are staying in that hotel without food, they don't know when they'll eat when they get to church and all of that. So, yes, from a vendor's point of view, from a wedding planner point of view, this is also something that we eat with the wedding planners, because she cited in her video that there are some events you go to, you be like, oh, this is a rich man's daughter or a rich person's event, and you don't eat, probably because of wedding planner error. Of course, there are wedding planner errors and all of that. But let me also tell you that one of the things that people do not see beyond the wedding planner point is how would I put it? There's a way you have a plan. And then because it's an elite wedding, it's a big person's wedding, they don't even allow you to execute the plan the way you want to. So now you're in the event, and then you're seeing caterers that at that final day, probably people agreed that this caterer is bringing 500. On that day, she said madam paid her only 200 a day before. All the money she has been waiting for is only 200. This other caterer, they paid her only 150. That other caterer, they now reduced it to 200. Then one other caterer that doesn't listen to anybody is the one doing 500. Like, it can be, and at the end of the day, anybody that doesn't eat remembers you as the wedding planner. Let me tell you the truth, because I've been on that floor before. These things happen. Before you run and go and blame event planner, this thing is just reality. It happens. I know that sometimes caterers can just be a mess. They will just be running around and doing nothing. But these things happen. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So yes, that's for it. Starving in big weddings. Please make sure you eat before you go. The 6th point, she said, take home souvenirs and how it has changed, and she looks forward to always taking home souvenirs. So this is also a point that I take note of as an event planner, because yes, she also added that she doesn't like the jotters and the pens, so it's something to take note of. But when it comes to detergent, dishwashing liquid and the rest, so clients looking forward, because of the way the things are right now, we have to look for useful gifts. So by useful gifts, we are talking about gifts that they can use. So people, whether it's laundry basket, whether it's shopping bag, whether it's something that they can use, something that is beyond just jotters and pens. For me, when I plan an event, souvenirs are like afterthoughts. I want a situation whereby the guests have done the ones that are like priority, and then for souvenirs, they're not feeling too, how would I put it, pressured to get souvenir looking a certain way or feeling a certain way. When it comes to souvenirs, now we know that priority should be placed more on usability. I've always said it, and one thing I like is when somebody else reiterates the point, because it's not enough to just get like a, how do I put it, those big paper bags. For some reason, I do not like big paper bags. Why? Because you can never use it again. It's fine because it has the picture, it has this, but those bags are so expensive. And because it's paper, you might really not get to use it again. Sometimes the simpler bags, the raffia looking bags and the rest, they can use it. If you don't even slap on a very massive logo, sometimes you might slap on just your logo. It's not this person wears this, costed this. They can use it to market. They can use it and reuse it. So please, when you're getting things, don't just get like things that are so disposable. After 2-3 hours, they throw it away. I've told you several times, even the jotters, what breaks my heart is when I see people just saying, is it only this book? Jotters might look like it's nothing, but when you think of it, per unit cost for those items, it's crazy. They multiply by 1,000, multiply by 500, it's a lot. So take-home souvenirs have changed, and more people want things like maybe dishwashing soap, foodstuffs or whatever. So aunties, mommies, daddies, take note of that. The 7th point she raised is the 2-hall thing, after party. I noticed this mainly in Lagos events where they demarcate the hall, because in Lagos they demarcate halls a lot. Like if you can't pay the 6 million, they will demarcate it. You use half of the hall, it's 3 million. So some people say, okay, I'll use the half for the main reception, then the other half we'll use for after party. We can decorate it the way we want to have after party DJ and the rest. It's fine based on optics, but I've never really understood the practicality. For events in the South, our stages are not like so movable. The hall comes with the stage, so the stage is set, the lights are set on that stage. And what it does is, when it comes to after party, you turn down the lights, certain lights, people have moved to the front. And like she said, we still stick with the old method where DJ has changed, whether they'll just go and intro party song, party after party, anything. But basically, you already know that it's time. MC has announced, mommy and daddy, if you're older than 40, go home. If you're holding church key, go home. If you're, those are our funny announcements that we say, tomorrow is Sunday. If you're holding church key, go home. If you're here with your husband, those kind of funny things. And everybody has gone, and this is after party. After party chops comes out, and everybody is still seated, because one point that is very important that she raised is that people have already sat down. They're already like contained in where they are sitting. So why would they want to change? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because they already like their seats. They already like where they are sitting. So carrying them from their comfortable seats to go to the back, that is a club-like setting with fewer seats and more standing, it's not something that guests want to do after walking around in high heels. So I get it. Like for practicality, 100%. I've never done it. I've never seen the use. Thankfully, most of our clients just want to party and go home. So it's always good that way. But if you've done it, let me know your thoughts. If what do you think will be the next one? I don't feel like if you go to even the club setting, you should not pack chairs again. It defeats the purpose. But I think that we can integrate it in such a way that maybe the hall, people go outside to watch the fireworks, and in that time we bring in those lights. Those things usually they move like stealth mode. You won't even know when they come in, and then we can change the lights. The 8th one she's talked about were girls that don't stand for bouquet toss. Guys, I've talked about this thing several times. Those of you that your friend is coming to toss bouquet, but you're single, but you're sitting down. Some of you are even dating. You're not sure. You never, no waiting until they do for that relationship, but you're sitting there just to pick bouquet. You think it's too serious, like a please. No, it's not that deep. I've talked about it, like my core darlings know that thing used to pepper me. In fact, the embarrassment, I always tell people, if your friends need to be called, like with mic, check your friends, check them. If they need to use mic, they convince each person to come and stand. Do you know how embarrassing it is? Your girl is up there, wants to toss bouquet, and she cannot find you. What kind of friend are you? Come on, go outside. Do you need to be told? How is she your girl when it's embarrassing that she wants to toss her bouquet and there's nobody there? I don't even have to flog it. So, and she also raised the point that people are finding love at weddings. I've said this thing several times now. People, if I've never seen a more sober male crowd than in weddings, when they see that, a guy, like they look at their guy, they look at the groom, and it's like, hey, oh boy, through, don't they marry you? Suddenly, even those that are of the age, they start feeling a type of way. They start really looking at people like, I get that there are players that come to weddings and don't have sense, don't have direction, but truly there are people that come to weddings to look for. And they make a give on a tip. You don't come to a wedding and you know in your heart of hearts, between you and God, you really, really want to settle down. When you're going for weddings, I use God's name to beg you, avoid that crowd movement where they do. Avoid it. I'm not saying that you should shun your girls, but shall avoid the crowd movements. Let people be able to approach you. Inside, there are people that are already in strong relationships, so their faces it's like, don't come near us. But you know, Amaka, say they find how to settle down. I use God's name to beg you. If there's a way you can bring yourself out and be useful to the bride. Do you people need anything? Let me assist. Do you know how many let me even tell you, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5. From events that it's not even a should be. This girl is hardworking, using even slippers, carrying things, doing this one. They have married, though events have done. They have married, like joke. These are people that come. I'm not even trying to overhype it. I'm not saying that you should go and slave away. Some people look different. Some people grace different. But I'm telling you that uncles have come in. Groom's uncle will come in and see that girl. She's just being simple. There are people that have married even inside that clique that everybody's squeezing their face so that tomorrow you not tell me that as he said, we should not sit together. We should not be friends again. Even inside that clique, there are people that find husband. But please, sometimes maybe it's the fact that you're always in those kind of settings and they never catch you moving alone. Nobody approaches you. Before you know, you spent all the money, traveled to the east and came back. Nobody saw. You didn't even have one alone time where somebody can just walk. Hello. God, I beg you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So the 9th one she raised was groomsmen wearing sunshades indoors. For me personally, I didn't really think it was a big deal. I won't lie. I won't even lie. I didn't think it was a big deal for groomsmen. The groom himself, I feel like there are some glasses that are not like thick sunshades that just enhance the look of the groom, because some guys are shy. They want to cover their eyes. Some guys are high. There's the shy one and there's the high one. But at the end of the day, you want a situation whereby the eyes that you're not covering your bride from seeing you looking and being. I mean, there are Cartier glasses. There are glasses that probably you want to wear to. Guys have very few items that they can wear, and it gives this wow look for their events, just like for the bride. It gives this wow feel. So for me, I feel like glasses is one of them, but don't wear dark shade. Go and wear that clear one. So that it makes you look a bit too, if that's the look you're going for. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Are these things also deal breakers for you? Thank you so much, Abimbola Craig, for bringing this up. And my fellow event planners, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Which one of these things are like your pet peeve? We have seen a lot in wedding planning. We have seen a lot, and don't worry, I am not holding back. I am going to be coming back with full force. Thank you guys so much for watching. I remember your girl, Darlynnsss. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and please check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.